Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Mother of the Nation, Excellency, Distinguished Senator Oluremi Tinubu, wife of the Right Honorable Speaker of the House of Representatives, Hajia Fatima Abbas Tajuddin, ranking members of the National Assembly here present, with separate special reference to Senate Committee Chair, Special Duties, senators representing Nasarawa State, Senator Wadada, host governor, His Excellency, Governor of Nasarawa State, Engineer Abdullahi Sule, and his lovely wife, Her Excellency Hajia Silifat A. Sule, First Lady of other states here present, wife of the Deputy Governor, Her Excellency Mrs. Tosin Akabe, Honorable Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction, Professor Nentawe Goshwe Yewakda, Honorable Minister of Women Affairs, Honorable Iman Suleiman Ibrahim, Honorable Minister of State for Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction, Dr. Yusuf Tanko Sununu, former Governor of Nasarawa State, former APC Chair, His Excellency Alhaji Abdullahi Adamu, the Honorable Federal Commissioner of the National Commission for Refugees and Internally Displaced Persons, Malam Tijani Aliyu Ahmed, heads of government and extra-ministerial departments, the UN Resident Coordinator, H.E. Mohammed Fall, the IOM Head of Mission, represented by the Program Manager, Mr. Steve Diomande, our esteemed traditional rulers, with special reference to the Royal Father of the Day, Emir of Lafia, His Royal Highness, Honorable Justice Sidi Bagay of the First, Emir of Keffi, His Royal Highness, Dr. Shehu Chindo Yamusa, other traditional rulers here present, area council heads and their wives, members of the diplomatic corps, development partners and international organizations, women's groups, youth groups, and our special beneficiaries of this very holistic, well-thought-out resettlement city for persons of concern, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I warmly welcome you to Keffi, where this commissioning is going to take place. And we're truly honored to have Her Excellency, the First Lady, with us. My name is Eugenia Abu, and I'm pleased to moderate this very important commissioning. But I'm not working alone. I have for support with me Mohammed Sarki Abubakar, who will be supporting me. Your Excellency, the First Lady, there is nothing more disconcerting than being away from familiarity and family. When you are displaced from family and community, it can be difficult, challenging, and you can feel lost. When you have hope, there is always light and assurance at the end of the tunnel. This kind of hope makes your step lighter and gives you confidence. That hope is what Her Excellency, the Mother of the Nation, First Lady Senator Oluremi Tinubu, has been providing in the last 2 years under the Renewed Hope Initiative. Only recently, Her Excellency, the First Lady, urged all stakeholders to discourage child labor, emphasizing the importance of education and allowing children to pursue their dreams. Across Nigeria, the First Lady continues to promote and put her weight behind initiatives that empower women, the youth, and children. Today, we gather here in Keffi, Nasarawa State, for the official commissioning of Her Excellency Senator Oluremi Tinubu Renewed Hope Resettlement City for persons of concern. Our hospitality, our community, our Nigerianness has made us one of the best refugee acceptance standards in the world. Most of the refugees who are here have been well settled, including the 12-year-old who gave Her Excellency flowers. Teresita Mbom is from Cameroon. Her family fled conflict and she's now well settled in Nigeria. It is now time for us to invite the Director IDPS, Dr. Mamandora, to give us an overview of the resettlement city. Dr. Mamandara, please make your way to the podium. Thank you very much.
the estimable First Lady of Nigeria, Your Excellency Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, Mother of our Nation, and our special guest of honor. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Nasarawa State and his lovely wife, most distinguished senators of the Federal Republic, honorable members of the House of Representatives, honorable ministers of the Federation, our mothers, wife of the Governor of His Excellency, Governor of Imo State, wife of the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Special Advisor to the President on Senate Matters, our former boss, Senator Lado, and my boss, the man of the moment, Honorable Federal Commissioner, National Commission for Refugees, Migrants, and Internally Displaced Persons, the UN Resident and Humanitarian Coordinator for Nigeria, heads of government agencies, our royal fathers, our beloved persons of concern, my colleagues at the National Commission for Refugees, other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor to stand in front of our esteemed First Lady and other distinguished guests to provide an overview of resettlement as a durable solutions option. When we say we have provided durable solutions to forcibly displaced populations, it means that the displaced persons no longer have specific needs caused or linked by their displacement. Durable solutions means that they have decent shelter, a reasonable means of livelihood, access to social services, their psychosocial needs are addressed, they have civic registration and the right to vote, and all other benefits that ordinary Nigerians enjoy. The three recognized pathways towards durable solutions are, first of all, return, where people return to their ancestral homes in a sustainable manner. The second is local integration, where people integrate into local communities within states. And third is resettlement. This is the option we are here for today to celebrate, where our IDPs from northeastern Nigeria who were forcibly displaced by the Boko Haram insurgency are resettled. This city also hosts refugees who are fellow African citizens that were displaced by violence and conflict from the Sudan, Cameroon, and Central African Republic. We have 40 households comprising 28 IDP households and 12 refugee households, with a total of 239 individuals. We have 12 female-headed households, 16 male-headed households, but the largest demographic group is girls between the ages of 5 and 17, who have 54 individuals in that subgroup. This city comprises of 40 housing units, 20 of which are two-bedroom, whilst 20 are one-bedroom. In addition to the bedrooms, each unit has a living room, what we call parlor in Nigerian parlance, a kitchen and bathroom facilities. There's a health center to the right, built according to guidelines by the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency. 2 health workers have been deployed by the State Primary Healthcare Agency to provide primary healthcare services. We have a skills center where 4 rooms are provided for various skills for the benefit of our persons of concern. And then there's a market store where they can sell their wares. We also have 2 blocks of primary schools, 2 blocks of 3 classrooms with a capacity of 120 pupils. We expect the deployment of teachers from the state universal basic education in the next few weeks. In the meantime, the residents with tertiary education are volunteering and teaching the children basic numeracy and literacy skills. For the spiritual well-being of our residents, we have a church and a mosque, and we have a security outpost to ensure that they live in safety and security. Right at the end of the city, we have 3 thriving greenhouses, an innovation of our Honorable Federal Commissioner, where our residents are now growing juicy cucumbers and succulent bell peppers. Solar power lights the city and supplies the borehole with potable water for their day-to-day use and for also powering the greenhouse. I congratulate my 3 former bosses here, Senator Bashir, Lado Mohammed, Garba Mohammed, Ladang Alheri, for seeing your vision come to fruition today. And Honorable Iman Suleiman Ibrahim, the woman commando, for seeing what you initiated come to light, but most especially my current boss, Honorable Tijani Aliyu Ahmed, for recognizing these low-hanging fruits and taking it head-on, adding innovations such as the greenhouses, the extensive community engagement and support for the host community to ensure social cohesion, as is typical with Dhammasani. The HFC has included interventions for our host communities, including food distribution, boreholes, including host community kids in our classes, and involving them in our medical outreaches. I would like to thank you specifically, sir, for allowing us to thrive as professionals, appreciating our individual strengths, whilst guiding us to see the bigger picture. Once again, I congratulate you, sir. We are proud of this incredible achievement. And to our most distinguished First Lady and Mother of our nation, we look forward to welcoming you again and again as we commission more resettlement cities for our persons of concern across Nigeria. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. All right, thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Fatima Mamman-Daura, Director, IDPS, for that welcome address. Your Excellency, the First Lady, there's going to be a 5-minute documentary on durable solutions that would now be shown on the screen. I'd like to call on media to make haste while the sun shines, and please put that video on now, because Her Excellency the First Lady has other state matters to attend to today. So if the video is ready, we'll go ahead. Otherwise, I'll invite the next speaker. Okay, we'll stand down the video for now, and I'll invite my colleague to invite the gentleman who will do the welcome address. Over to you.
Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to welcome the man of the day, the co-host of the occasion, Honorable Tijani Aliyu Ahmad Dang Amincin Lafiyan Bari Sadaukin Nasarawa Dang Masanin Loko, to come forward for his opening remark. Please, can we appreciate the man behind this, the man that has the creativity, the man with the brain, a leader par excellence, the man that wants to make a change, the only person that recognizes the renewed hope agenda. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Governor Abdullahi A. Sule, the Executive Governor of Nasarawa State, distinguished senators and honorable members of the National Assembly here present, the Honorable Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Honorable Minister of Women Affairs, Honorable Minister, State, Humanitarian Affairs, Royal Fathers, esteemed guests, our resilient persons of concerns, ladies and gentlemen. It is with deep honor that I welcome you all to this memorable occasion, the official commissioning of the Oluremi Tinubu Renewed Hope Resettlement City in Keffi, Nasarawa State. I extend special appreciation to Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, for personally gracing this occasion despite her demanding schedules. Your Excellency, your presence here today has reignited assurance to the thousands of who seek safety, dignity, and has continued to inspire national commitment. Today represents a defining moment in our commitment to delivering durable, dignified, and sustainable solutions for displaced Nigerians. The Commission is entrusted with the responsibility of providing protections, assistance to all persons of concern, including refugees, migrants, and internally displaced persons, asylum seekers, stateless persons, and the returnees. At the heart of our mandate lies the goal of enabling sustainable long-term solutions to their flight. Upon assuming office in September 2023, I personally visited several displacement camps. I looked into the eyes of women who had lost everything, held hands of children born into tents and trauma, and listened to the silent grief of men longing for normalcy. I made a silent promise that day to do everything within my power to ensure that change the reality. As an African proverb wisely says, however long the night, the dawn will break. Therefore, what we commission today is not just a physical structure, it is a symbol of renewed hope and a bold step towards and forward in our national humanitarian agenda. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this thoughtful constructed resettlement city is designed to serve as a model for integrated humanitarian response. It comprises a solar-powered greenhouse to enhance food security and support agricultural livelihood, a fully equipped hospital to cater to health and physical needs, a modern school to provide access to inclusive basic education, a skill acquisition center where residents can learn market-relevant trades for economic empowerment, a place of worship for all, with both a mosque and a church that aims to foster spiritual well-being and communal harmony. Over 40 blocks of well-constructed flats that offer safe, decent, and dignified housing. These facilities will not only serve as a place for habitual living, but blossom into a community in which families can rebuild their lives, heal, thrive, and contribute meaningfully towards our dear country at large. Your Excellency, permit me to show my most sincere appreciation to the Executive Governor of Nasarawa State, His Excellency Engineer Abdullahi Sule, whose unflinching support from acquisition of land to the deployment of staff personnel has been instrumental. His Excellency, in his magnanimity, approved the recent lease of 100 hectares for the Renewed Hope Farming Project, which is in collaboration with the Federal Ministry of Agriculture that will further promote self-reliance and productivity among residents. It is worthy to note, Your Excellency, that this suitable project builds upon a vision launched in 2020, which connotes the progressive ideals of our great party, the APC, and the beauty of policy continuity as a mark of good governance. The Resettlement City project began with the foundational works in Borno, Kano, Katsina, Edo, and Zamfara states by the then Honorable Federal Commissioner, Senator Bashir Garba Lado, who is presently the Special Advisor to the President on Senate matters. Equally, my immediate predecessor, and now the Honorable Minister of Women Affairs, Hajia Iman Suleiman Ibrahim, FSI, expanded the project to Katsina State, completed the project in Zamfara, and commenced the project here in Nasarawa State to near completion. Since my assumption of office, we have remained lesser focused to expand and strengthen these efforts nationwide. This has been made possible through the steadfast support and guidance of the Honorable Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction, Professor Dr. Anantawe Goshwe Yilwada, and his colleague, Dr. Sunonu, whose leadership has ensured that gaps are addressed and that our remains fully aligned with the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. I am profoundly happy to state here that in Keffi, we have resettled 80 households comprising 239 individuals, including refugees from Cameroon, South Sudan, and the Central Africa Republic. These individuals, many of whom are women and girls, have endured unimaginable hardship. As a commission, we are especially mindful of the unique vulnerability of women and girls among displaced populations. They remain a priority in all our interventions, hence receiving focused support in protection, empowerment, and psychosocial care. Just like the African proverb says, home is not where you live, but where you are understood. These women and girls today did not just gain shelter, but they are seen, heard, and supported. Most importantly, they have been given a chance to rebuilding their futures. As part of our commitment to delivering sustainable and durable solutions that support reintegration and promote dignified livelihoods, we have launched the Renewed Hope Agricultural Empowerment Project, REHABI, to empower 1,000 internally displaced persons across Nasarawa, Plateau, and Borno State. Initiative and productive engagement and support smooth reintegration into society. In a similar way, the Commission has commenced the construction of mega skill acquisition centers in each of the 6 geopolitical zones. These centers will offer practical training in viable, bankable crafts, enabling thousands of persons of concern to acquire sustainable means of income. We have also established and rehabilitated transitional learning centers in IDP camps across 7 states, including Imo, Cross River, Benue, Katsina, and others, to address the educational needs of our out-of-school children affected by displacement. Furthermore, the Commission continues to implement critical support interventions, such as medical outreaches, mental health and psychosocial support, as well as the provision of essential infrastructure, including water supply, solar street lighting, renovation of schools, and the construction of drainages and culverts to strengthen host communities who continue to bear the burden of displacement. Beyond internal displacement, our mandate also extends to voluntary repatriation of Nigerian refugees. This year alone, we facilitated Libya and the Sudan, all hoping for the same chance. We are also responding to this rising number of Nigerian migrants being returned from abroad. These returnees carrying the scars of hardship and the hopes of a new beginning must be rehabilitated and reintegrated meaningfully into the society. Your Excellency, while Resettlement City project brings renewed hope, it also underscores the urgent need to expand our interventions. An estimated 6.1 million individuals remain displaced across Nigeria, many of them innocent women and children. Without timely and deliberate action, we risk deepening this vulnerability, exposing them to exploitation, trafficking, and in the same cases, criminality born out of desperations. The growing number of returnees migrants, many of whom embarked on perilous, irregular journeys in search of better opportunities, further heightens the gravity of the situation. Disturbing reports continue to emerge of women and children taking refuge in unsafe places, such as market stalls, abandoned buildings, and informal settlements. These realities can call for bold and immediate measures. Despite our best efforts, our ability to provide durable solutions remain significantly constrained by limited resources. There is a pressing need for sustained investment to replicate and scale the resettlement model nationwide, ensuring that no one is left behind. Your Excellency, your dedication to the well-being of the vulnerable continues to illuminate our path. In recognition of your leadership and motherly care, we are proud to name this city in your honor as the Oluremi Tinubu Renowned Hope Resettlement City. Your voice will continue to amplify the needs of our people and bring national attention to their plight. Our gratitude also goes to the Emir of Keffi and the host community for embrace and hospitality, and for fostering peaceful coexistence. I wish to extend eminent gratitude to all our sister agencies, international and development partners, civil society organizations, philanthropists, members of the Fourth Rim Estate, and everyone who has continued to lend a hand of support towards charting a viable humanitarian cause. In closing, we recommit ourselves to the vision of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, that no Nigerian, regardless of background or displacement status, should be denied the right to safety, to dignity, and to opportunity. The federal government of Nigeria, under the apt leadership of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, has shown utmost dedication in achieving sustainable and lasting solutions for IDPs. Together with compassion and resolve, we can restore not only home, but hopes. Thank you. May God bless.
Thank you, Honorable Federal Commissioner, sir. Your Excellencies, if the documentary team are ready, please, can you come forward? Or can you proceed with the documentary? Documentary.
Your Excellency, for issues of time, we will now kick off with...
Days go by, but the past never leaves. Every tent holds a story of survival, a story of resilience and hope, hope for new beginnings, far from the terror, far from the gunshots and the battles they never asked for. Displacement wasn't just a moment.
Your Excellency, we seem to be having challenges of network for this documentary. 2 days ago, on Democracy Day, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, in an address to the Joint National Assembly session said, and I quote, "As elected leaders, we must continue to do more to make real the dream of Nigeria's political and economic democracy, and governance must work to deliver value to the people. This resettlement city is value, and as part of the continuum of providing dividends of democracy to Nigerians under the Renewed Hope agenda, this resettlement city is now ready for commissioning by no less a person than the mother of the nation, Her Excellency Senator Oluremi Tinubu. For the goodwill messages, we now invite the UN. Please clap. Please clap. Thank you very much. For the goodwill messages, we now invite the UN resident coordinator. For the first goodwill message, His Excellency Dr. Fall. As he makes his way, please encourage him. He's coming through. Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Saba. Your Excellency, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Nasarawa State, the chairman of Senate Committee on Special Duty, the chairman of House Committee on Humanitarian Affairs, to my sister, the Honorable Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, my brother, the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction, to the Emir of Keffi, our religious leaders, development partner, and distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor to be with you today for the official commissioning of the Encephalami Resettlement City in Bianca, Keffi. I would like to warmly congratulate the government of Nigeria, especially the National Commission for Refugees, Migrant, and Internal Displaced Persons for this important achievement. This event is meaningful. It shows that solutions to displacement are not just ideas, they are really a possibility. Today, 40 families and over 300 people no longer have to live in fear or uncertainty. This is a big step for Nigeria. With more than 3.5 million internally displaced persons across the country, this kind of effort shows a move from short-term emergency aid to a longer-term development process. The resettlement city is a symbol of hope. It is built from scratch with clean water, school, clinic, and way for people to work and take part of society. It stands for justice. It respects the right of displaced people to live in safety with dignity and a sense of belonging. This city is more than just building. It shows Nigeria's commitment to Kampala Convention, which will soon be made into national law. It shows what is possible when leaders, community, and partners join hands together. The United Nations is proud to support Nigeria. In Borno, Adamawa, Yobe, and Benue, we are already helping states to carry out their action plan on durable solution. Through internal displacement durable solution, we are supporting the state and federal authorities to lead solution and track progress toward durable solution. Additionally, soon, a consortium of UN agencies will kick off a large-scale durable solution program in 3 states, which is funded by the European Union. We see the Keffi Resettlement City as part of a bigger vision of the government to access to economic opportunity to overcome displacement. It is a powerful example of all government and all society approach to put people first, which is in the heart of the Renewed Hope agenda. It matched the UN Secretary General call to increase effort to solve internal displacement and its support to promise under the Agenda 2030 for leaving no one behind. I especially want to praise the gender-sensitive and inclusive design of this city. From school and clinic to job training and green farming, it creates a strong foundation for resilience and independence for women, youth, and for everyone. As we celebrate this success, let us also remember that we still have work to do. We need stronger partnership across sector, country, and we need also partnership across all walk of life. With smart funding, good teamwork, and strong community support, we can expand these efforts. Let me end this message by reiterating that displacement is not a destiny. It is a challenge that we can overcome. Thank you for your attention.
Days go by, but the past never leaves. Every tent holds a story of survival, a story of resilience and hope,
we are
hope
done with
for
it,
new
please.
beginnings, far from the terror.
Documentary team, please. Yes, we have passed that level. We would like to kindly request that every Goodwill message speaker should please stay within 2 minutes for want of time, and then for the sake of other program, I would like to have the privilege and honor of inviting Her Excellency, the wife of the Speaker, Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, Hajia Fatima, to come for her own goodwill message. Please, can we appreciate her while she walks to the podium? We can do better, please. Thank you.
The First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the mother of the nation, my mother, my mentor, the Chairman, Renewed Hope Initiative, Her Excellency Distinguished Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, the Nasarawa State Governor, His Excellency Dr. Abdullahi Suley, and his beautiful wife, the First Lady of Nasarawa State, Her Excellency Hajia Silifat Suley, the First Lady of Imo State, Her Excellency Barrister Chioma Uzodinma, my sister, the wife of Deputy Governor of Nasarawa State, Her Excellency Sheila Tosan Akabi, the former Governor of Nasarawa State and former APC National Chairman, His Excellency Senator Abdullahi Adamu, the National Assembly members here present and their spouses, the Honorable Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction, Professor Nathaniel Yilwatda, Honorable Minister of Women Affairs, Honorable Iman Suleiman Ibrahim, my sister, Honorable Minister of State for Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction, Dr. Yusuf Tanko Sununu, the wives of Honorable Ministers here present, the wives of service chiefs here present, the Honorable Federal Commissioner, National Commission for Refugees, Migrants, and Internally Displaced Persons, Tijani Aliyu Ahmed, the Chairman, Deputy Chairman of Local Government Councils here present, chieftains of various political parties here present, the Chairman, Nasarawa State Traditional Council, the Emir of Lafia, His Royal Highness, Honorable Justice C.D. Baye, and other traditional rulers present, religious leaders present, our dear residents of the Resettlement City, distinguished guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you all. I am delighted to join the mother of the nation, Her Excellency, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, to witness the official commissioning of the Resettlement Center for the National Commission for Refugees, Migrants, and Displaced Persons, NCFRMI. Let me most profoundly appreciate the mother of the nation, the First Lady, for the motherly role she continues to play in ensuring that the less privileged in our society are lifted, protected, and shown concerns and care. Your Renewed Hope Initiative, RHI, has continued to impact on the lives of the vulnerable across the 5 pillars of your initiative, which include social investment, economic empowerment, education, agriculture, and health. Today's event therefore aligns with your vision, initiative, and commitment. It was just last Saturday that Her Excellency, the mother of the nation, completed the tour of 6 geopolitical zones of Nigeria with a visit to Enugu in the southeast, where she donated 10,000 professional kits containing scrubs and 10,000 pairs of Crocs to the midwives and the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency in the zone. With that visit to the southeast, Her Excellency completed the handover of 50,000 scrubs and 50,000 pairs of Crocs across the 6 political zones of Nigeria. Thank you, Mom, Your Excellency. Her passion for the service of humanity and Nigerians in all her public life is unequaled. Your Excellency, Mommy, we salute you. We salute your dogged determination and commitment to the welfare and well-being of Nigerians. Your Excellencies, Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to express my deepest gratitude to His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for his demonstration of commitment to extending the renewed hope agenda programs to refugees, migrants, and displaced persons. The President recognizes that all Nigerians deserve a good life, irrespective of their conditions. This is a remarkable and has further validated the reason many Nigerians have remained committed to this administration over the past 2 years. I also want to register my appreciation to His Excellency, Engineer Abdullahi A. Suley, the Governor of Nasarawa State, and his gracious wife for their transformational leadership in enduring commitment to the displaced and less privileged persons by enabling this project to be sited in Keffi. The resettlement city demonstrates the humanitarian nature of the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu-led government, whose cardinal passion is to address critical issues affecting the development of Nigeria. Mr. President has shown that no caring father offers superficial solutions to the need of his children. And that is exactly what the present administration is committed to by offering long-term solutions to the country's endemic infrastructural deficit, especially for the less privileged in the country. Through the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, less privileged Nigerians have been brought into the social safety net through such programs as the National Cash Transfer, which offers financial support to about 20 million targeted poor and vulnerable households every month in the national, and also the National Homegrown School Feeding Program, which has improved nutrition and education for school children. This resettlement city that we are here to commission today has further shown that the federal government is unrelenting in its drive to improve the standard of living of Nigerians. It demonstrates the government's commitment to the welfare of women and children, as those who will be resettled here will have access to education, healthcare, and other social services that will help to improve their living conditions. Let me take this opportunity to call on all Nigerians across the board to stand up and support the government in the fight against insecurity, banditry, and other forms of terrorism that has threatened the peace of our land. The people behind those acts are not invisible. We must work together with Mr. President to identify and bring to justice so that we can bring lasting peace to our land. While the government is doing everything possible to provide security and protect lives and property, we must support the government by providing necessary information to the security agencies. As a mother, my heart bleeds when I see what our women and children are going through because of insecurity. We must therefore all work together to bring this unfortunate situation to a decisive end. Once again, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I thank the mother of the nation, my mother, my mentor, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Her Excellency, Distinguished Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, for setting aside other equally important national assignments to be here with us today. It is a demonstration of her motherly care. I also thank all those who came from outside Nasarawa State to grace this milestone. You have also demonstrated your support for the progressive government of President Tinubu. I urge all of us to join hands with the government to work for the peace that will transform Nigeria. May God bless Nasarawa State. May God bless our dear Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ordinarily, Her Excellency, the wife of the Right Honorable Speaker, Hajia Fatima Abbas Tajuddin, is a very soft-spoken woman. But when she's very passionate, you can hear her voice. Her voice of saluting Her Excellency, the First Lady, on all the work she has been doing with the Renewed Hope Initiative, empowerment of women and girls, discouraging child labor, and also encouraging education for underserved communities. And of course, her voice also resonated with the renewed hope agenda of His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as he turns 2 years in office and continues to show that the citizens are the center of his administration. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'd like at this point to invite the very distinguished Senator Ahmed Wadada to come forward and speak. And I would like to again reiterate that every speaker should please stay within the 2 minutes. Her Excellency has other state matters to attend to. The very distinguished Senator Wadada.
The London boy. The London boy. I call him the star boy.
Thank you very much. A'udhu billahi samil alim min ash-shaytanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, His Excellency, our amiable, caring Governor of Nasarawa State, Engineer A.A. Sule, permit me to stand on established protocol. Today is a day, and of course, it is also the day. The day because why we are gathered here today is a milestone achievement enveloped under the mantra of renewed hope, steered by our President Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. To the government of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we applaud it, we commend it. Governance or leadership is not anything other than caring for the lives of the citizenry and the properties. But the most important is the lives of the citizenry, particularly citizens that have lost hope. Because anybody that is entirely displaced is hopeless. This is giving hope to the hopeless. So the renewed hope is truly working. And I know for a fact the commitment of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government to humanity will eventually eradicate displaced citizens. Because if they are not displaced, we won't have camps like this. To the Chief Executive of Refugee Commission, we congratulate you and we commend you. You are not a disappointment. To the people of Nasarawa West Senatorial District, this is a political goal scored for this to be here. And so we thank everyone that is here today, and we pray that as God delivered all of us here safely, He takes us back to our various destinations safely. I love you all.
Thank you, distinguished Senator, the Star Boy and the London Boy. I have the singular honor and privilege to invite a pioneer, Honorable Federal Commissioner, the man who started this project, the initiator, and currently Senior Advisor to the President on Senate Matter, Senator Bashir Lado. Please, let's welcome him. Thank
you. Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, distinguished Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Nasarawa State and your dear wife, distinguished senators here present, the wife of the Speaker, the Imo State First Lady, the Honorable Minister, Humanitarian Affairs, the Honorable Minister, Women Affairs, the former Governor of Nasarawa State, Distinguished Senator Abdullahi Adamu, Your Royal Highness, the Emir of Lafia, Your Royal Highness, the Emir of Keffi. It is with deep honor and personal fulfillment that I extend my heartfelt goodwill on the commissioning of the Nasarawa Resettlement City project. This project holds a special place in my heart as it was born out of a vision I carried during my tenure as Honorable Federal Commissioner of the National Commission for Refugees, Migrants, and Internally Displaced Persons. A vision shaped not just by policy, but by the lived experiences of those who have been displaced, who have lost their homes, livelihoods, and sense of security. When I assumed office in 2019, the sheer scale of displacement in our nation deeply moved me. I was inspired by the resilience of our people and driven by one compelling question: how do we restore not just shelter, but dignity and hope? From that place of conviction, the Resettlement City project was conceived, an ambitious, people-centered initiative designed to provide displaced Nigerians with more than temporary relief. It was designed as a holistic community, one that offers access to shelter, healthcare, education, skills development, and most importantly, a renewed sense of belonging. I had the privilege of laying the foundation stones for resettlement cities in Kano, Katsina, and Borno states. Each one a reflection of our belief that every Nigerian deserves the opportunity to rebuild their life with dignity. I am proud that these efforts have been sustained and expanded by my successors, and I remain grateful for their shared commitment to this vision. The commissioning of the Nasarawa Resettlement City today is a powerful symbol of what we can achieve when leadership is matched with compassion and continuity. I commend my dear brother, Mr. Aliyu Tijani Ahmed, the current Honorable Federal Commissioner of Refugee Commission, for carrying this vision forward with dedication and excellence. To Her Excellency, Distinguished Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, our gracious First Lady, presence here today and your steadfast work through the Renewed Hope Initiative are shining examples of leadership that transforms lives. Your compassion and tireless efforts to uplift vulnerable Nigerians are making a profound difference. And for that, we are truly grateful. This project aligns perfectly with the renewed hope agenda of His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, by promoting inclusion, sustainable development, and national cohesion. As we commission this resettlement city, we are not just celebrating a structure. We are affirming a national promise that Nigeria will not abandon the displaced, and that with the right support, our people will always rise. May we continue to build not only homes, but hope and futures. Thank you, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, we have heard from the Special Advisor to the President on Senate Matters, the very distinguished Senator Bashir Lado. This is an ambitious, people-centered initiative. And we also heard from the UN Resident Coordinator, who says the United Nations will always support Nigeria, His Excellency Dr. Fall, who says displacement is not a destination, it's a challenge that can be overcome. Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, we have celebrated Democracy Day, and we must congratulate ourselves for making it this far, and we will continue to make it. All ministers of Mr. President are carrying out his assignment under the Renewed Hope agenda. Whatever projects are done, whatever achievements are made under the lead of the President. Following in the footsteps of her principal, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, stands a woman who has continuously looked out for women, having served herself in this space for refugees and displaced persons. She also served as Minister of Police Affairs at some point. Today, she's holding the mantle for women all over Nigeria. Help me welcome my sister and friend, the Honorable Minister of Women Affairs, Honorable Iman Suleiman Ibrahim, as she makes her way to deliver her Goodwill message.
Thank you so much. Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, our mother, my mother, who is loved by everybody in Nigeria. Your hard work inspires us. Your patriotism grounds us as a people. Thank you so much for all you do. May I also recognize the Executive Governor of Nasarawa State, my father, my mentor, Engineer Abdullahi Sule. Your Excellency, with your permission, I'll adopt the existing protocols. Speech, but I know that we're all getting tired because the day is fast spent. So I would just like to, applaud visionaries behind this project. From Senator Olado, who it was his vision, to the governor, who was a land that we were chased out of, and to the Emir of Keffi, who finally found this land for us to actualize this project, to the Refugee Commission team, who committed to this project during my tenure, to the HFC, who has taken it to a different level. Thank you so much for all the visionaries behind this project. Your Excellency, I remembered my first meeting with you when I assumed this role. And I remembered you clearly after telling you all my goals for women. And I told you that I did a total scan of the environment and I know where to go. After I spoke for a long time, you said, Minister, go and put money in women's hands. This signifies your vision. Your Excellency, under the Renewed Hope agenda, the Social Impact Project for Women and Children will put money in women's hands. Your Excellency, under Mr. President's watch, we will see a rise of not only 4 wise men, but many wise women, girls, and boys. Your Excellency, our people here in Keffi are mostly agrarians. We're all smallholder farmers, majority of us. We're exploring the idea of mining. But before we start mining gold and diamonds, the women in Keffi have donated 1,000 tubers of yam for you. Because I know that when people come to your house, they go out with something. So whoever will visit you this week will be going home with yams, I know. Thank you so much for your service to humanity. Your Excellency, on this note, I would like to appreciate and celebrate Mr. President for his unprecedented commitment and prioritization of the Renewed Hope agenda for women, children, and families. The Ministry of Women Affairs stands ready to scale up all interventions, not just for the IDPs that will be reintegrated today, but for all persons of concern in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Under the Renewed Hope agenda today, the house owners will be empowered with 200,000 naira, courtesy of Her Excellency, and also 200 smallholder farmers will also go with a cash empowerment of 50,000 under the Renewed Hope initiative. I thank you all for coming here. Thank you so much.
IDPs, an muku kyautan kuɗi ban ji kun tafa ba. Honorable Minister ta ce kowanda ke da gida nan gurin an ba shi 200,000, manoma kuma kowanne za a ba shi 50,000. Ku ƙara tafa Her Excellency da kuma Honorable Minister. That has been a speech from the Honorable Minister and our former Honorable Federal Commissioner. I have, with the permission of Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the singular honor and privilege to invite Ubankasa, the father of His Excellency Barayan Lafia, the father of Aminchi Lafia, the father of distinguished Senator Wadada, my father, His Royal Highness Emir of Lafia, Justice Sidi Muhammad Bagir, the first retired Chairman, Council of Chiefs, Nasarawa State, to the podium. Please, let's welcome His Royal Highness, Ubankasa. Allah Shijaza Mainu Sariki.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Nasarawa State, I will also borrow from the past to rest on the existing protocol. Your Excellency, by my training, firstly as a lawyer before becoming a justice, I have been trained not to go into repetitions. All that is to be said about this project is already said, and I adopt all that is said by all the previous speakers as mine, and congratulate you, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and all of those that are behind this project for making this project a reality today. Your Excellency, I just want to say that I've said that behind, I've said it in the presence of His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who is our friend. I had the privilege of being in Lagos on those last days of his governance of Lagos State as a justice of the Court of Appeal. And I watched His Excellency and you governing Lagos. And we had a first impression of the good work that you did in Lagos. When he came in and he went around to campaign to become the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I said to all of them, he's the best, because we saw it live when we were in Lagos. And he'll be the best president. Your Excellency, I have this message for my friend. His Excellency is doing excellently well. He has justified all of those things that we have said about him. He's the best president. The best president for Nigeria. He's our friend today. He will be our friend tomorrow. I thank you all.
Thank you, Your Royal Highness. Can we once again appreciate His Royal Highness? I'll have the permission of Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, to invite Honorable Dr. Yusuf Sununu, the Honorable Minister of State of our supervising ministry. Please, let's welcome Honorable Dr. Yusuf Sununu, Honorable Minister of State, Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction.
Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Mother of the Nation, distinguished Senator Oluremi Tinubu, so much has been mentioned about your reason, and I think what is missing was your role as a legislator, because members of the National Assembly always recognize their role. So I wish to also recognize all the members of the National Assembly here present, both serving and former, most especially the former Executive Governor of Nasarawa State. The Executive Governor of Nasarawa State, His Excellency, Engineer A.A. Sule, and his wife, the wife of the Honorable Speaker of the 10th House of Representatives, of which I was also a member, upon which also His Excellency By his grace, he nominated me and got me appointed as the Minister, formerly of State for Education and now in Humanitarian Affairs. My friend, my senior colleague, my team leader, distinguished Professor Nantawe Yilwada, Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction, my sister, the Honorable Minister of Women Affairs, His Royal Highness and their Royal Highness here, the Emir of Lafia and the Chairman of the Nasarawa State Traditional Ruling Council. Let me stand on the already established protocol for time. Your Excellency, it is with gratitude and appreciation that I stand here before all of us in this very important event of the official commissioning of the settlement city here in Nasarawa State. Today is another success story, and this represents Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's utmost desire to promote welfare and social well-being of every Nigerian, irrespective of religion, tribal, or social status. Today, we are witnessing the renewal of hope to our people of concern who had, by virtue of natural or human disaster, found themselves internally displaced or refugees. The hope is not only for shelter, but that of inclusive education, which you champion. I remember our courtesy visit to you in your office when you emphasize on early childhood education, care and learning, and also strengthening of basic education coupled with skill so that Nigerians can have a role and hope to play in our economy. Today also is about economic pursuit because there is a seal acquisition center to arm those that are going to be residents of this environment. And it's also another way of addressing health challenges because both curative and preventive services are incorporated in this city. And also is a settlement that serene environment fully secured. We can see drainages and roads in the facility. Not only this, the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs have a lot of durable solutions for our Nigerians in order to remove our hope. Already we have had a pilot program in the field of agriculture, renewable energy, and automobile. Nigeria was done in 6 geopolitical zones, and the pilot study the training has already been completed. It is therefore for us, we are aiming at having a country where the hope of youth and people of concern are renewed and empowered to continue to grow the economy so that our GDP can be in its rightful position. Finally, I want to thank you, Your Excellency, for despite your numerous engagement, you find time to not only be here with us, but also to empower numerous Nigerians that are here today. You have succeeded in restoring their smiles, their hope, and what have you. You can see, I must also thank all the women and people that are here. Most of the women are here right from 6 a.m. today to welcome you, and they are still calmly standing, waiting to hear from you. I will not finish my speech without thanking His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Nasarawa State, for all the support he has been given to the president, to the regime of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This project represents one of the collaborations between the federal government and subnational level. I do hope that we will continue to work hard in order to renew the hope of average Nigerians. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Your Excellency, the First Lady, the Honorable Minister of State for Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction has drawn our attention to the fact that Her Excellency has been busy serving the nation for a very long time. She was First Lady of Lagos State, and we see the miles and miles of work and the miles and miles of infrastructure that Lagos has become today. She also went on to become Distinguished Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And she says, your role as a legislator is often not spoken about. We know that role. We know the work you did in those hallowed chambers, and we thank you for your service to the nation. Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister has shown great gratitude that the relationship between Nasarawa State and the federal government has yielded this resettlement city. We thank His Excellency, Mr. President. We thank Your Excellency, the First Lady. We appreciate your presence. I'd like also to announce that there are portions of the program that have been vacated only for today, and they will be done at another time. Just to inform you that if you see that that part of the program is vacated, it's not completely cancelled, it will be done at another time. Your Excellency, His Royal Highness, the Emir of Lafia, Honorable Justice Sidi Bagay I, his speech was apt and straight to the point, and he adopted everybody else's comments. As a member of the high-level part of the judiciary, we appreciate him. He says, please tell His Excellency, Mr. President, he's our friend today, he will be our friend tomorrow. Please give a round of applause to Mr. President, who has been so celebrated by His Royal Highness, the Emir of Lafia. It's time now for us to invite a man who has achieved the height of academia, with which I still struggle myself at a very high level of trying to pursue a doctorate at such an old age. However, he has attained it, and we're very happy that he has also attained the position of minister in the government of His Excellency the President. We had our relationship back in a classroom setting, but I'll leave that for another day. Help me welcome, please, the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction, Professor Nentowe Goshwe Iwata.
Let me thank my teacher. Still looking very young. Mommy, Your Excellency, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, our mother, the friend to the nation, and also the friend to the vulnerable community. His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Nasarawa State, Engineer Abdullah Isle, let me stand on existing protocol because of one of time. To me, today is a sacred day, a sacred gathering, a day where tears, prayers, and courage of displaced people, our brothers, our sisters, have finally found a place of rest, a place of renewal, and a place of hope. We gathered to unveil this building by our mommy, to dignity for these people. Let me quote the voice of our father, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. For displaced people, your voice is heard. You are seen, you are valued, and you also belonged. Let me pay tribute to our mother, Her Excellency Senator Oluremi Tinubu, the First Lady of the nation. More than just a title, she has become a mother that nurtured the wound of conflict, wound of our losses, and the hardship of our people. I recall she was in Plateau State when many sons and daughters of Plateau State were killed. She provided not just relief, she provided support that has helped many households to be restored and they live a life of dignity. Thank you so much, Mommy, for what you did back in my state. Not just in my state alone, she was in Enugu last week. You've done so much for the community, and you've done so much for the nation. Mommy, let me just add this to you. In 1980, I was in IDP camp, Borno State. Due to then, the Metasine crisis. In 1991, I was also in an IDP camp in Bauchi due to the crisis in Bauchi State. I never knew I would one day become a minister. Let me use the opportunity and tell you what you've done today. It's an ordinary commissioner that gave me a handshake. And that handshake defined like a restoration to me and a hope to me. And what you are doing today, Mommy, many of these IDPs that will see you today, you are giving them a hope. You are giving them dignity. You are giving them significance. What the commissioner gave me today that gave me hope to challenge life and become what I am today. What you do today is that you're restoring hope for many of these children here that are hopeless and have no definite hope and future. Thank you for what you've done for these people. I know today, I want to summarize this way. These people now have a home. They have access to education. They have access to water. They have access to food. They have access to health. They have access to dignity of life. And that's what Mr. President stands for. And that's what Renew Hope, true Renew Hope stands for. We will stand with you. We will work with the President to ensure that this is repeated across the nation. Already we have one in Borno State, we have one in Kano State, we have one in Zamfara State, we have also one in Katsina State. Very soon you will go around to give the same hope to the children across this nation and the children and women and children across the country. Mommy, let me thank you for coming. Let me welcome what you're doing. And let me thank the governor for giving us this land, for supporting us, for being with us all through on this, for even giving the farm, giving the resources to ensure that we have what we have today. Last but not the least, let me thank the Emir of Lafia, the Emir of Keffi, for the support they gave to ensure that there's social cohesion between the displaced people and the people who are the host community. May this peace that we have this host community be sustained, and I wish the people who have been displaced God's grace, longevity, and all that, the potential that they have in life. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. May I have, with the permission of our mother, Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, may I have the singular honor and privilege, because this comes once in a while, to invite His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Nasarawa State. Your Excellency, Ma, this is a governor that reminds me of His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, when he was the governor of Lagos State. His Excellency has tremendously developed Nasarawa State as an engineer. He has engineered the development and a change, a facelift of the state. He is the engineer of the new Nasarawa State. Your Excellency, sir.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Your Excellency, the mother of the nation, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Your Excellencies, the First Ladies of Nasarawa and Imo who are here, the wife of the Honorable Speaker, Hajia Fatima Tajuddin Abbas, the former Governor of Nasarawa State and the Amirul Muin, Senator Abdullahi Adamu, Your Excellency, the wife of the Deputy Governor of Nasarawa State, distinguished senators and members of the National Assembly, Honorable Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and other ministers who are here, especially our dear daughter, the Minister of Women Affairs, our father, His Royal Highness, the Emir of Lafia, and the Chairman of the Nasarawa State Council of Chiefs, and all our other royal fathers who are here, Emir of Keffi, Andoma, Chumada, and the rest of them. The wives of the service chiefs, the state security chiefs being led by the CP, the UN country representative, my dear brother, the Federal Commissioner, who is the big host, hosting us here today, top government functionaries, both federal and state, captain of industries, my dear IDPs, who are the reasons why we're here today, invited guests, distinguished members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, I'm not a lawyer, I'm an engineer by training, but I'm the son of a lawyer, the Emir of Lafia. So for that reason, I will also adopt all the speeches. I will learn from him now to be a lawyer. I would also not like to repeat most of the things that have been said today, but I must not forget to welcome you to Nasarawa State for yet another program that gives people hope. Last time you were here in Karo local government at an orphanage, which you single-handedly built, which today is the best in the state. And today you are here again to give hope to people who had already given up. Your presence here today makes a lot of sense because it opens up the work that my dear brother Tijani is doing. I want to commend my dear brother Senator Lado, who started this, and the Honorable Minister of Women Affairs, who continued with this, and of course, carried over by our dear brother Ali Tijani for giving it the new hope touch to be where we are today. I want to thank you sincerely for everything that you are doing for the nation. I want to sincerely commend you for bringing this right here to Keffi. And being in Keffi, you know, when the minister who lived in camps was talking about, he reminded me when he said he lived in camp and never expected that he was going to be a minister. 2 years ago, I was actually with the president of Rwanda, who told me his story of living in IDP camps. Not even in his own country, but in a different country. And that living in that area molded him and made him who he is today as one of the best presidents we have in Africa. So you are living in camp must have molded you. And this is also another hope given to the IDPs who are here today, who are living, and we decided actually to give them farmland so that they can feel back at home. Because back from their own villages, that's where they lived. They lived purely on farming. And today, once they get away from the farming activities, it's a problem. And that's the reason why we decided to give them 100 hectares of land so they can go and continue with the farming activities. And today they are farming all kinds of crops, and they are doing everything. And I want to commend Mr. President for the good work he's doing also in the area of security. You know, when you are not inside a cycle, you believe a cycle is empty. But a lot is being done, and it is being done in this country. Very soon, to be precise, on the 25th of this month, we will be receiving Mr. President in Lafia, in order for Mr. President to come and commission some of our projects. Some of the projects we never promised anybody we were going to do. We never thought we will have the capacity to do. Today, we have completed all those projects without borrowing 1 naira from anybody. And the only way this can happen is with the renewed hope formula for the economy, which we are enjoying. So I thank you sincerely, Honorable Minister, for the good work that you have done. But sincerely, we thank the First Lady of the nation for coming to give the niche and the popularity that
these needs by you associating all the time with the vulnerable. The vulnerable are feeling the hope that we are talking about. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Thank you, Your Excellency, the host of this occasion. I would like to invite the Honorable Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction to stand up and present an award to His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Nasarawa State, from the IDPs. Let her come and tell me what to do. Let her come and tell me, because they already told her and I know she knows. Please, can we bring down the music from the please bring down the music. Help us tell them to stop playing that sound. I would like to invite Rutex, a cultural performance, to come and perform a song on peace. You have 2.5 minutes, please, and 2.5 minutes should be 2.5 minutes, please. Thank you. Next will be Nasarawa State University Cultural Troupe. Please get ready. Immediately after them, you come forward.
Mama told me I can make a difference if I want to stand out. My voice can change this nation. Papa told me, my picking you gon' make them. Only if you work hard, you will have a brighter future. I wish for so long, everyone live by example, live by example. 'Cause I've been waiting, I tried to educate, never tired. I'm the patience, loyal and honesty to you, Nigeria. Tell me, where is the love? Where will it go? It go better. Tell me, this could change if only we change. It go better. Make we love, make we love, make we love. Oh, what a make we love, make we love. Oh, yeah. Make we love, make we love. Madam Nina. In this nation, we must get together. United we stand and divided we all fall. Make we try hard to love each other. Leave trouble behind us. We should see inside. But I wish for so long, everyone live by example. Live by example. 'Cause I've been waiting, I tried to educate, never tired. I'm the patience, loyal and honesty to you, Nigeria. Tell me, where is the love? Where will it go? It go better. Tell me, this could change if only we change. It go better. Make we love, make we love, make we love. Make we love, make we love.
Thank you. Now, Nasarawa State Creative Troupe, please, are you here? Please come forward. Nasarawa State University. Okay, they're here. Yes. Nasarawa State University Cultural Troupe, you have 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And I started counting.
Cultural troupe. That she said she wanted to see a real culture, not this one.
Okay,
yeah, Yoruba cultural troupe.
It is my distinct pleasure to welcome, first of all, let's congratulate the Nasarawa State University Cultural Troupe by giving them a round of applause. Thank you very much for your performance. I don't want to be in the place of the man who is eating fire. I don't want to be in that place. But I want to be in the place of the man who puts water in a basket and it's not leaking. I saw the basket, I saw the water, and it wasn't leaking. It is my distinct honor to invite the Yoruba Cultural Troupe. The little girls who came and presented a dance to our First Lady when she arrived. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? She's here for young people, for women, for young children.
Keffi, ipa tí yóò
very much, the Yoruba Cultural Group. Your Excellency, Eshe Ekufe, Eku Didewa, Eshe Gidigon. When Her Excellency saw her calling her name very loudly, she's like, these are Yoruba girls, they can't do that. Then she took permission and went on her knees to say, don't be annoyed, I'm calling your name, I'm celebrating you. And Her Excellency, the First Lady, said, I appreciate you. And she came and joined them. Let's give a round of applause to the Mother of the Nation and the Yoruba Cultural Group. We have 5.5 minutes to bring Her Excellency up. In that 5.5 minutes, we have appreciation remarks by refugee leader, IDP leader. NS Cho is from Cameroon. From a conflict, he fled to Nigeria, he settled here. He's refugee leader. IDP leader is Geoffrey Bitrus from Borno State. They each have 1 minute to say thank you, and then we have the appreciation poem for 2 minutes. Please make your way here real quick. You have 1 minute to say thank you. 1 minute. 1 minute each. One is from Cameroon, one is from Borno State.
Yeah, as rightly said, my name is NS Cho. I'm from Cameroon, leader of the refugees. The 1 minute, when I just look at my mom, Aja Ima, who was a mother to us, then I didn't feel the feeling of the First Lady. Thank you, Ma. It's an honor that we are home, away from home. I am proudly a Yarakade citizen, and I want the governor, the local government chairman, and every other person. We have enjoyed this place. It's a privilege. We thank you, Ma. We thank you, Ma. We never knew a day like this could exist. We are living in a house with everything. We are living in a very fine, sweet environment. But like Oliver Twist, Ma, we will still always beg that you should help us, Ma. From here to the market costs us 700 naira to go and come. It's very expensive for a refugee, for an IDP. Collectively, if there's any way you can help us, Ma. The road here, if this road is done, I think it will not even cost 200 naira. So if you can help us, Ma, so that this road can be done. If you can help us, Ma, so that electricity can come down with us here, Ma. If you can help us, Ma, to get even a keke for each of the 40 households here, empowerment, we will be so happy, Ma, and we know you can do it, Ma, as a good mother. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Your Excellency, the First Lady of Federal Republic of Nigeria, Honorable Minister, distinguished commissioners and senators, the Honorable Federal Commission of Refugee, Migrants, and Internally Displaced Persons. Good afternoon. It is with my profound gratitude, renewed hope, that I stand before you today on behalf of millions of internally displaced persons and refugees across Nigeria. Today marks more than just a ceremonial launch. It is a beginning of a new chapter of dignity, opportunity, and belonging for 40 families who have yearned for a place to truly call home. We are deeply thankful to Her Excellency, the First Lady of Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Mummy of Nation, for your unwavering passion and commitment to most vulnerable among us. Your presence here today speaks volumes, not only your leadership, but of your humanity. Thank you for seeing us, for standing with us, and for choosing to act. To His Excellency, the Governor of Nasarawa State, and all of members of his administration, thank you for your hospitality and embracing this vision of shared progress. To our Honorable Minister, distinguished senators and commissioners, and our ever-reliable humanitarian partners, your dedication has not gone unnoticed. A special note of appreciation goes to the Honorable Federal Commissioner for Refugee, Migrants, and Internally Displaced Persons, Alhaji Aliu Tujani, for your commitment and the allocation of these homes. Your effort bringing tangible hope for people who have suffered too long in silence. What is happening today is not just the handover of building, it is the restoration of dream, the rekindling of hope, and affirmation that we too belong in the story of Nigerian. But we celebrate these great millennials I want to plead, please, many of... Okay, ma, please, if that is where you can provide a polling unit here in the resettlement city, we will appreciate. Because in a time of election, we are getting critical problem. And then, ma, if that is where you can provide us a tricycle for each 40 household, we will appreciate. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you, Chairman. May I quickly invite Ibrahim, one of the beneficiaries, to come and present a poem to Her Excellency. Ibrahim, please come forward quickly. Ibrahim, you have just 1 minute, so you have to be very brief.
Good day, everyone. My name is Ibrahim Ahmed. I'm here for representing my mom and my fellow peoples. Good day, everyone. Thank you and Mr. President for giving us a home and helping us rebuild our lives. We were so scared because we didn't know what will happen to us, but now we feel safe and happy. The durable solution you have provided, like building our homes and giving us access to school, have made a big difference now. For being a doctor, we can now receive a medical care because of the clinic here. We are grateful for your kindness and support. You are helping us dream again and look forward to a dream for a bright future. Thank you, Ma. And thank you, my fellow interrupters.
Her Excellency, the mother of this nation, come. Ibrahim is one of the beneficiaries, and then if you can see how he's struggling to gather and join the words, but he is part of here, and then he is one of the persons of concern that the commission has been able to put through primary school, and he's able to get what he is able to get. And with more of what we are doing, the future is bright for them, for we already have a primary school here. I want to quickly invite the Director of Migrant Affairs from the Commission to give a vote of thanks before we call in Her Excellency for her own speech. Ambassador Mrs. Catherine Odida. Please, you have 2 minutes, ma'am. You're welcome.
Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, the Honorable Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, the Governor of Nasarawa State, all distinguished senators, all honorable members of the House of Representatives, the First Ladies here present, ladies and gentlemen, let me not forget the traditional rulers. It is my honor and privilege to deliver this vote of thanks on behalf of my boss, the Honorable Federal Commissioner, the management and staff of the National Commission for Refugees, Migrants, and Internally Displaced Persons. First and foremost, we express our profound gratitude to Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, for your gracious presence and for commissioning this landmark project. Your Excellency, your support brings not only visibility to this cause, but hope to the families whose lives are being transformed here today. We also thank the Honorable Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction for his strategic leadership and tireless commitment to durable solutions for persons of concern. The Executive Governor of Nasarawa State, we say a profound thank you for your hospitality, cooperation, and steadfast partnership, and ensuring that this resettlement city becomes a reality today. Your support is a beacon of true federal collaboration. To our senior leaders of the APC here present, traditional rulers, and the people of Keffi, we are thankful for your continued partnership, hospitality, and support in making the resettlement city a reality. Permit me to specially acknowledge my boss, the Honorable Federal Commissioner, for whose vision and dedication to the renewed hope agenda has driven the relocation efforts, and to other former Honorable Commissioners whose vision made this a reality today. The resettlement city, with the schools and other facilities, will ensure that all our persons of concern are taken care of. We thank you very much, the First Lady, for finding time to be here today. We have three categories of persons of concern. We have the IDPs, we also have the refugees, and we have the migrants. We are hoping to celebrate the Nigerian Migrants Day, which is usually in commemoration of the International Migrants Day, to celebrate migrants. And we are hoping that we'll be honored to have you in our presence in December. Thank you very much.
Sorry. The flag of the commissioning, only those in front.
Your Excellency, the Director, Ambassador Kathleen, has thanked everybody for the inspection and commissioning. We would expect only those in front, Senator Wadada and the UN Res Rep. Only those in front, Senator Wadada and the UN Res Rep. It is always my singular honor to invite the mother of the nation, First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who has shown so much compassion, Her Excellency Senator Oluremi Tinubu, special guest of honor.
Thank you very much. Can we all be seated, please? Thank you. First, I want to crave everyone's indulgence that I know you have the program. The program is going to continue after I leave, so just be patient. I know there's a turbaning going on and all that, but we just have a prior engagement. I wasn't informed, so we didn't prepare. So after we've done the commissioning of this place, you all be seated. They are going to continue with the program. Thank you very much. The Nasarawa State Governor, His Excellency Dr. Abdullahi Sule, and his lovely wife, the First Lady of Nasarawa State, Her Excellency Hajia Silifat Sule, wife of the Honorable Speaker, Hajia Fatima Tajuddin Abbas, and other wives of National Assembly members here present, the former Governor of Nasarawa State and former APC National Chairman, His Excellency Senator Abdullahi Adamu, the First Lady of Imo State, Her Excellency Barrister Chioma Uzodimma, the wife of the Deputy Governor of Nasarawa State, Her Excellency Sheila Tosa Akabe, the National Assembly members here present. I would particularly like to recognize the Senator representing Nasarawa West Senatorial District, Senator Ahmad Wadada, the Special Advisor to the President on Senate Matters, Senator Bashir Garba Lado, Honorable Ministers here present, Honorable Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction, Professor Natewe Yilwada, Honorable Minister of Women Affairs, Honorable Iman Sulaiman Ibrahim, the Honorable Minister of State for Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction, Dr. Yusuf Tanko Sununu, wives of Honorable Ministers here present, wives of service chiefs. I would particularly like to recognize the wife of the Chief of Defense Staff, Mrs. Ogogo Musa, the wife of the Inspector General of Police, Mrs. Elizabeth Egbetokun, the Honorable Federal Commissioner, National Commission for Refugees, Migrants, and Internally Displaced Persons, Honorable Tijani Aliu Ahmed, Chairman, Deputy Chairman of Local Government Councils here present, chieftains of various political parties here present, the Chairman, Nasarawa State Traditional Council, the Emir of Lafia, His Royal Highness Honorable Justice Sidi Bagi I, retired, and other traditional rulers and emirs here present, religious leaders, our dear residents of the resettlement city, distinguished guests, ladies, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I am honored to join you today at the commissioning of the Resettlement City for Internally Displaced Persons, IDPs, and the refugees established by the National Commission for Refugees, Migrants, and IDPs in the Yarikande community of Keffi, Nasarawa State. I thank the Honorable Federal Commissioner of the Commission, Honorable Tijani Aliu Ahmed, for inviting me to be part of this event. Today's occasion represents progress in a national effort to restore hope, dignity, safety, and patriotism to fellow Nigerians who have been displaced from their homes due to circumstances such as insurgency, banditry, communal clashes, and natural disasters. I am pleased to witness the resettlement of 40 households comprising of 239 individuals into a safe and dignified environment. This development reaffirms the commitment of the renewed hope agenda of His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, which aims to enhance social welfare programs for all Nigerians. Our work does not end here. Resettlement must go hand in hand with empowerment and skills acquisition. I am glad to learn that 100 hectares of farmland has been secured for the families to cultivate for food and income. It is also encouraging to hear that the resettlement city is equipped with greenhouses, vocational training centers, a police station, a church, a mosque, and a clinic. This will no doubt go a long way in helping the families to settle down and be independent. I thank the people of Nasarawa State, especially the citizens of Yarikade town, for their hospitality. The prominent Indian anti-colonial activist and leader, Mahatma Gandhi, once said, I quote, "The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others," unquote. May God continue to bless you as you accommodate your neighbors. Just 2 months ago, I had the honor of visiting the state commission, the Nana Berry Orphanage and Children's Home, built by the Office of the Sustainable Development Goals in collaboration with the Renewed Hope Initiative. This place now cares for over 150 of our precious children, giving them a beautiful home where they can live and thrive like any other Nigerians. His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR would love to see all Nigerians being cared for, live in a dignified environment, going to school and being productive to society as their hope is being renewed. To the families being settled here today, I say this is a new dawn. I urge you to continue to be law-abiding and live peaceably with your community, your host community. I want to thank the Governor of Nasarawa State, His Excellency, Dr. Abdullahi Sule. First, I want to thank you for your magnanimous gesture in being generous when it comes to projects like this. You don't hold back. When I approached you for the Nanaberry orphanage, you willingly donated the land. You even asked me, do I want the CFO in my name? I said, no, it should be ceded to Nanaberry. I want to thank you, and God will reward you and of your labor of love to your people and to the service of this great nation. And to your lovely wife, the First Lady Ajia Silifat Suli, I thank you so much for your support and kind reception always. Once again, I thank the Honorable Federal Commissioner of the National Commission for Refugees and Migrant and Internally Displaced Persons, Honorable Tijani Aliu Ahmed, and his team. Also, thank you for renaming this resettlement center in my honor. I say congratulations for this first resettlement city, and we look forward to you building more in the future. To the glory of God, I hereby commission the Senator Oluremi Tinubu Renewed Hope Resettlement City to the benefit of humanity. God bless Nasarawa State. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Before I take my seat, I'm going to invite the First Lady of Nasarawa State to join me in speaking Hausa. I've not started learning much of Hausa language, but at least I can greet and I can say a little bit, but I want to address the residents of this place. So she's going to address you to tell you that when people house you, they don't become your enemies. You become part of Nasarawa, and you've become an indigene of this state. And you have to be loyal to the state that has given you roof and shelter. You have to love your neighbors. You have to help them. We didn't come here to do politics to put a polling unit here. You will go out like every other person, register in your wards and local government that the state deemed fit that is stipulated for you to have. So you have to live in peace. Politics can be, you've experienced all this displacement due to one reason or the other. You don't want to add political issues into your space. You live peacefully and make sure that you are kind to this state that has housed you. Okay? And with that, I also brought 400 bags of rice, 25 kg, and 12 bales, which is 100 per bale, of Ankara, which is 1,200 pieces of Ankara, and 6 bales of the national fabric, because we want you to be part of this community. God bless you. Let us take. Come on. Use this one. That's how they do in America.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Gaisuwa babban gaisuwa zuwa ga gwamnan jihar Nasarawa wanda ya ba da gudunmuwa game da gina wannan wajajen nan da sauran abunsu. Kuma muna godiya ga ita ministan mata na yanzu nan wanda abubuwan da ta yi da wanda shi wannan commissioner din nan ya karba a hannunta ya ci gaba da yin shi. So sauran mata 'yan gudun hijira da maza, don Allah wannan wurin nan an yi shi ne ba wanda za a zauna mu zama maƙiyan junanmu ne ba, za mu so junanmu ne, mu zauna lafiya. Yanda aka gina wannan wurin nan ba a so a sake samun wani tashin hankali wanda zai ɗaga mana hankali. ya kamata mu zauna lafiya. Ita kuma uwar gidan shugaban ƙasa akwai gudunmuwan da ta kakkawo, akwai shinkafa, akwai zannuwa da kuma gudunmuwan kuɗi. Don haka don Allah duk waɗanda aka ba waɗannan abubuwan nan ku yi amfani da su yadda ya kamata. Ba wai an ajiye shi a ce za a sai wani abu daban bane ba. A yi aiki da shi yadda take so. Mun gode, Allah ya taimaka.
We haven't ended yet. And I listened to all the residents and one asking for a vehicle to be conveying them. When you give something to someone for free residence, free everything, you have to earn what is given to you. You have to fend for yourself. You are not paying house rent. You are not paying NEPA bills because you have solar system here. But you have to learn to now begin to build your lives and live normally. There are a lot of people still in IDP camps that the government has to resettle. So you have to be very, very considerate so that we can cater for the millions of people that are still left out there.
Akwai wanda suka roƙa cewa a basu abun hawa da zai rinka fitar da su da shigar da su ciki. Ba kome da kome ne za a yi ba. In aka fara maka abu kaɗan sai ka ci gaba kai kuma ka yi ƙoƙari iyakacin ƙoƙarinka wanda zai taimaka. Akwai mutane da yawa da za a taimaka mawa ba nan kaɗai ba ne ba. Allah ya taimake mu.
Allah kiyaye, mun gode.
We want to officially congratulate Her Excellency, the First Lady, Mother of the Nation, for this official commissioning of the distinguished Senator Oluremi Tinubu Resettlement, Renewed Hope Resettlement City. And immediately after she takes her leave, after the commissioning, she takes her leave, the program will continue. We want to thank our partners, the NGOs, for their contributions. And Mr. Lawrence Emmanuel, the MD of Promised Land, Mrs. Juliet will also join the empowerment program. Thank you. Next is the commissioning. Next is the commissioning of the
Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, our own mother, at this time, we want to quickly identify a few of the beneficiaries for this purpose. Every amount given is per household. Under the Renewed Hope initiative, a few households will be benefiting from this great initiative of our mother, the mother of the nation, Her Excellency Senator Oluremi Tinubu. Okay. Women Affairs is supporting this initiative at this time with this amount of money to ensure that no household is left behind. Yes, ma'am. All the recipients are here. First, for the 200,000, we're going to just do some symbolic presentation. First is Liatu Ayuba. Liatu Ayuba and her household will be benefiting from the sum of 200,000 under the Renewed Hope initiative supported by the Honorable Minister of Women Affairs. Next is Bukar Madu, another recipient of the sum of 200,000 naira. Bukar Madu. Bukar Madu, Senator Wadada, with the kind permission of the Mother of the Nation, she requests your presence here, and our father, the former governor, a distinguished senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, our father, Senator Abdullahi Adamu, to also come and join this great initiative. Bukar Madu is here. We also have Hafsat Haman. Bukar Madu, it's for you and your household. The Mother of the Nation is a big woman with a kind heart. We love you, Mama. Thank you, man. Hafsat Haman is the next person to receive the next round of 200,000. At this time, we want to call our royal father, the Emir of Lafia, to come and join us in doing this presentation. Justice Sidi Bagi, our royal father, Justice Sidi Bagi, Emir of Lafia, is coming to do the next round of presentation. Coming next is Aisha for 200. For the 50,000 naira category, smallholder farmers, the Honorable Minister of Humanitarian will do the next round of presentation. The Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and the Minister of State's Humanitarian Affairs should come and join. Aisha Dalogo. Aisha Dalogo.
For small business owners.
All this.
50,000 category will invite the Minister of State Humanitarian Affairs to help us do this presentation. First, Hawa Ahmed for smallholder farmers. Thank you so much. Mother of the Nation, the lady with a kind heart, with a large heart. Hawa Ahmed. Hawa Ahmed, 50,000 for smallholder farmers. Hawa Ahmed. All other beneficiaries should stay behind. After Her Excellency, the First Lady and Mother of the Nation leaves, we'll continue the presentation. Thank you. We want to thank the Promised Land Estate and Premium Touch Bank for helping us to do this. Thank you, Your Excellency, ma. We love you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Please, I want to remind us all that as our mother embarks on the commissioning, please, nobody should use a phone to film or cover. Please, be warned.
Her Excellency now makes her way around the clinic and the other items that are lined up by the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs. Will the Honorable Minister please Her Excellency makes her way. Please do not use your phone to film anything here. Do not use your phone. There are official photographers who have been designated to do this work. Do not use your phone. Her Excellency is escorted by the Executive Governor of... The clinic is here, Your Excellency, this way. To the glory of God, I hereby commission this Senator Oluremi Tinubu Resettlement Center, using the clinic as a point of contact to all the buildings here, to the glory of God and the benefit of humanity. And I pray they all live in health and peace and joy as they occupy all these buildings.
Official commissioning of Her Excellency Senator Oluremi Tinubu, IDB Resettlement City, Keffi, Local Government Council, Nasarawa State. This Keffi Resettlement City was commissioned by Her Excellency Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, on this day, Saturday, 14th of June, 2025. Thank you.
To come and see this, so that all the centers we commission, the ICT centers, this is the way I want it done, with the pictures of the people we name. It's really very nice.
Thank you. Director.
So you're already oh, community health, no wonder, because you have a scrub at the top.
Excuse me.
Don't stay there, you can't stay there. You can't wait.
This way, please.
Pharmacy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yes.
And you can see the little boy was so grateful.
Yes. Wadada Mogomuno! Wadada!
That's why they say little children know how to appreciate more than the parents. When we are old, we become very greedy. That's why Jesus said you cannot enter heaven except you become a child. They are very grateful. So happy for that too. That shows that your work has been done here. You did well. That well. Well done. Well done. So where are your crops? They give you crops?
No, we are giving some with no size or size.
But why did you ask them? Black crops. Yeah? We'll give you money. It's not much to buy crops.
It shall be one other. Mr. President, forward ever, backward never.
Commissioner, no, guess what?
Let's go, please. Go. Chansa.